So we want to find the angle between u and v. I'm going to draw this out real quick just to see what's happening. Later on you won't have to draw it out, but the first one, it's like, what the heck are we doing, right? So u is pointing to 1 root 3, so somewhere up there, that's u. And v is pointing to negative root 3, 1, so pointing to that point, that's v. And I want to know that angle, the angle between them. And I have a formula for that. Someone figured out that the cosine of the angle between the vectors is that lovely mess. And maybe I'll prove it in another video, but for now we're just going to use it. So first things first, I need to find the dot product, u dot v. And the dot product, you just multiply the x's together. So 1 times negative root 3 is negative root 3. And then you multiply the y's together. Root 3 times 1 is root 3. And you add them up. So you get a lovely 0. Okay. I guess we'll keep going with this one. It'll be fine. I'll just do it all out so you can see it. But later on we're going to prove that if the dot product is 0, then the vectors are orthogonal. That's going to be a 90-degree right angle. Even my rough sketch is kind of, that almost looks 90 degrees. But we'll finish it out just for the process, just to make sure that these aren't 0 or something weird. So the magnitude of u is coming from the Pythagorean theorem. It's 1 squared plus root 3 squared, which is the square root of 1 plus 3, so the square root of 4 is 2. Magnitude of vector v that I'll need is negative root 3 squared plus 1 squared is the same thing, it's another 2. So putting this all together, the cosine of the angle is going to be u dot v, which was 0, the magnitude of u, which was 2, magnitude of v, which was 2. So I'm looking for an angle whose cosine, is 0, and that angle is 90 degrees. You don't have to know a whole lot of trig for these. This is just your unit circle. I'll link you to those. But if you're on your unit circle, if you're at a 90-degree angle, the cosine value there, the x value there is 0. So the cosine of 90 degrees is 0. So the angle between these two vectors is 90 degrees. And that's that. What else was I going to say? I was going to say that this is the dot product, but dot product is also known, you'll hear it said as dot product, scalar product, and inner product. All those are terms for the same thing. So it's dot product, scalar product, and inner product. They all mean the same thing, and they're going to give you a number as an answer. So notice when I did that, you multiply the x's together, multiply the y's together, add them up, and you get a number at the end. And so that's that.